So if this message is for you, then I feel like you could be reconnecting with somebody very soon that really has an interesting pull, like, on your heart. Like, the exact energy that I'm feeling right now, my heart is like bubbling right now. And so I feel like there is a lot of love that you have for this person. And I don't think that the first time that you came into contact with this person that you actually were in a relationship or anything like that. But I do think that if you were to stand right now and look at how you were feeling in the moment, you were like, yeah, I definitely was in love with this person. Or you could have been in the moment, however long ago this was. 101 could be significant. And when you were in that moment, you were like, I love this person. Like 111, as I was saying that, like I am in love with this person. And so this person, I feel like, speaks directly to your soul. Like, when you look at this heart, when you look at this person, your heart immediately starts glowing, it starts blasting, it starts radiating love, because it feels like you two were destined to be together. And you could actually have complementary signs. So, you know, I mean, like, yeah, like, you could have complementary signs, like, you know how like Taurus and Cancer are supposed to be like a really good connection, like your sign and their sign could be highly compatible. And I do believe that this is a higher level soul connection. So this is somebody that you would classify as a soulmate, or potentially, depending on the connection and, you know, who I'm talking to right now, it could actually be your twin flame, if you know that you are on the twin flame journey. But I feel like for you, this person checked off everything that you wanted. I feel like this person checked off everything that you were looking for. And I feel like this person, while they may not have looked exactly like, you know, if you had if you had an image that you were hoping for your person to look like this person didn't exactly look like that, but they were well within that, like, they were well within the parameters that you had wanted to see. Like this person was your type. It just might have not come in exactly how you were hoping, or like exactly how you were envisioning it, you know what I mean? But when it comes to intellect, this person and you could sit and you could have conversations about not surface level things. Like, I'm talking deep conversations. I'm talking about conversations that not only stimulate the mind, but like the soul as well. 333. And so you two could have spent a lot of late nights, early mornings, or just a lot of time in general talking about things that with most people in your life you couldn't talk about because they lack the depth. Everything is always surface level when you're trying to communicate with certain people, right? And so this person particularly fed your mind. You knew, like, you could talk to this person, you could talk to them about anything. You could bounce ideas off this person. You could share with them theories that you may have, or things, experiences that you had throughout your life, and nothing would be judged in a negative way, and nothing would you know, cause this person to either look at you different or run from, like, you know, what you're saying. And so I feel like, especially if you are a spiritual person and you had a lot of spiritual experiences, you know, maybe ghost stories, stuff like that, then 444, as I was looking up, then you know, like, this person was right there. Like, this person was on that mystic level with you. And so if you're talking about, oh, you know, this, that, fairies, giants, like anything, you know, mystical creatures, this person was right there with you. Like, yeah, fairies, giants, mystical creatures. Like, it's giving that same, that highly balanced, like complementary energy. It feels like while you're not the same, it feels like you're the same, right? Like, you're not both fire signs, you're not both earth signs, but based off of your sign and their sign, the compatibility, I'm seeing like the infinity sign or like the Ouroboros, but it's like, it's just the flow of everything just felt so natural. It felt so perfect. It felt so right with this person. And I feel like to you, I feel like somebody that stimulates your mind is very important. I feel like you could have somebody that's attractive, right? And, you know, you'd be happy, but you're not going to be as happy if, you know, this person is attractive and dumb, or like this person is just super attractive, but there's not really a lot up here. Like, you wouldn't be happy with that. You need to be stimulated mentally. You need somebody that has a higher capacity of being, because you have a higher capacity of being, right? And so I feel like this person, check mark across the board, right? And I had brushed on it with physical appearance, but like I said, even though this person may not have looked exactly like what you thought you were going to get or what you were hoping for, this person checked off your box. And this is the type of energy where you look at this person, you're like ready to jump on them. It's like, this person is very, very, very attractive in your eyes. And it didn't even matter really what they look like to you, because on the soul, on the mind, the intellect level, they were there, and that had you. So like, as soon as you're like talking to this person and you're hearing the way that they, you know, articulate themselves, you're hearing the way they view certain things, you're seeing that they're a mystic as well, that kind of stuff, this immediately was like ching, like hook right in you. And so then you're like looking, and like physically, like the eyes stand out right now. Like, I'm seeing eyes stand out, but also like this person's body, like this person has a lot of sexual energy, or this person draws out a lot of sexual energy from you. 808. It's like you might not even be somebody that is always, you know, sexual, or you might not be somebody that thinks about sexual things a lot, you know. You could just be, you know, chilled out. You know, you might see someone attractive, you're like, yeah, but with this person, it was different. Like, this person physically made you like ready for action, if you know what I mean. And obviously that's a plus within the connection, right? And so on the soul aspect, I feel like you recognize that this was your person, that this could be your person, that this was your person. Like, I feel like you were like on the hunt. Yeah, I feel like you're on the hunt for your person, right? Like, you're chilling, you're waiting, you're looking. Is this my person? Could that be my person? Like, okay, maybe not. Maybe I think that's my person. Like, but so you're talking to this person, you know, you're in the space. You might actually be like FaceTiming them, video chat, whatever. Shit, you could be writing letters for all I know. I don't fucking know. But you're in the space with this person, and the soul is like telling you, like, your heart, I just got a notification too, your heart is telling you like, yes, like, this is the one, like, this is the one I want, this is the one I need, like, I want this person in my life. And that's why I said, like, this person has a strong pull on you, because I feel like even though you could not be with this person, like, if this is past tense and you're already with this person already, then, you know, let me know in the comments. But for those of you that you're not with this person, I feel like this person, like this person just does something to you. Like they have this pull on you. They have like the key. 1010 is what it feels like. It feels like they have the key to your heart, to where, you know, if it was a situation where this person kind of left on bad terms, and you maybe had like resentment, or, you know, you felt some kind of way because of this, if they were to reappear in front of your face, if they were to give you that phone call, if you were to sit down with them, your heart would just melt, and you would be like, huh, what do you mean not, wait, what, huh? It gives that kind of energy that this person really has that open access to you. They really have that open walkway, that you would always have open arms for this person, because like I feel it in my heart. Like I know exactly how you feel right now. Like the heart space is heart spacing when I tell you. The heart chakra is fully on blast right now. And like I said, it feels like this person like makes you melt. Like there is something about this person. There is a boldness but a softness at the same time. There is a gentleness, but this person has so much passion, has so much fire, that I just got a notification. Go beyond your usual order. Interesting. This person could have went beyond what you had signed up for. Maybe you were just like, you know, I wish for this and this, and this person stacked up. But this person physically has that ability to make you melt, because there's just something about them. Like they are also the embodiment of like opposing forces. Like I feel like it's like they are up in the air, but they're grounded at the same time. They are, like I said, highly passionate, highly fiery, but also in tune with their emotions, very emotional. Like this person balances 12-12 between the elements, is what it feels like. And I feel like to you, it has you like in awe, because I feel like you're also like this person. But I also feel like to see somebody live the way that they live, to see somebody be them so unapologetically, to see someone be themselves so authentically, and to have opened up to you in the way that they did, to be so raw, to be so real with you, and to just open up from the beginning. Oh, I feel like it was just like you had no choice but to fall in love. It was like you really didn't even have a choice. It was like God knew once this person was put in front of you that you were gonna fall immediately. 22 could be significant, or 23 could be significant. But that's what it feels like, is that this came into your life, this entered immediately, and it was just like ching. Your heart was just like fireworks. Excuse me. This person, you and this person, I feel like, for some of you, you could have, but for the vast majority of you, you and this person did not come into union when you came into like contact with each other. There could have been a bunch of different reasons why, but ultimately I feel like whatever it was on the other end. I feel like you were ready to commit. I feel like once you realized where you were 14 with this energy, where you realized where your heart stood, you were ready to dive into this connection fully. You were ready to give it your all. You were ready. You're like, I know, I can feel it. This is the one, and I want them in my life. I want this person. And so this person has been doing a lot of work. This person has been out, enjoying life, learning lessons, going through them, changing, right? And I feel like the more they do that, the more they work on themselves, the more they're, trekking, I feel like they're being constantly reminded of you. So if you make content, then your content could be showing up on their page. Your social media profiles could be popping up on their page, or they're seeing your name in like every little thing. This could be, they flip on the TV, there's your name. They happen to go out and about, they look at something, here's your name. They go to, talk to one of their friends, their friend, oh, I just met this new person, insert your name there. And they're like, what? Like, it's that type of energy, right? And so this person has been in the space of constantly thinking, constantly being reminded by like God about this connection. It's almost like he's like, yeah, you left this connection, you walked away from this connection, but like this connection though, like, and this person, for some of you, could have been in denial. This person could have ran from the connection, or this person just wasn't ready for a connection at that point in time, right? And this person could have had, stuff to learn still, but it really is like, it's giving like, somebody turns around, they're like, this connection though, and they're like, yeah, like I see this connection like with this person, like, yeah. And then God's just like, but this connection though, and they're just trying to go about life. For some people, they're trying to like ignore it, they're trying to not like see it, and God's just like, but this connection though. And I feel like now it's getting to the point where they see it so much, they're thinking about it so much, that they're coming into the state of acceptance that there is something 1717, there's something major, something real, something divine, something destined, something predestined about this connection. And they really don't have a choice. Not that they're being forced to choose you, but it's in their soul, because this person felt the same way. I'm sitting here telling you how you felt about it. You already knew how you felt, but this person, they felt the same exact way as you, whether they said it or not, whether they admitted it or not to you. That I am 100%, I'll put money on it, I will bet money that this person was in love with you just like you were in love with them. And the connection didn't work out for whatever reason, but if you think that this person just walked away from you and they never thought about you, 1818, that's bullshit. That's not factual information. If you think that y'all separated, you went like separate ways, and that was it, this person just tossed you out of their mind, like deneuralized, and you were never there, no. You're on this person's mind all the time. You actually live in this person's mind rent free. And God makes sure that this person cannot escape the connection, that they cannot ignore the connection. Because no matter what they do, where they go, who they're with, they always see stuff about you. They always see stuff about you. And I feel like it's coming to the point where this person is, they're getting ready to be like, hey, like, can we talk about 1919? Like, hey, can we talk about this? Like, can we talk about something? Can we talk about what went on? Can we talk about, can we catch up? Can we talk about each other for a little bit? Can we see what's going on? Like, that's the type of energy that it's giving, is that, excuse me, this person is going to reach out and they are going to want to get reconnected. For some of you, this could be reaching out with a whole declaration of love. For some of you, this could be them reaching out under the guise of wanting to see how you're doing. But if they left on what you would call bad terms, then they're going to reach out and be like, hey, like, can we talk? And this person is going to apologize. And then they're going to be like, they're going to try to get back in your energy. They're going to apologize. And they're basically going to want to be in that close space with you again. Because 2020, this person has tried to date other people. This person has tried to talk to other people since you've been gone. Yeah, I know, right? Since you've been gone. And nobody gives them the same feelings that you do. Nobody makes them feel the same way that you do. Nobody is doing it like you. Nobody has the depth, the capacity. Nobody has anything that you have. And this person feels like you are their counterpart. I mean, if I feel like you're their counterpart, like, this person feels like you are their counterpart, like you are their other half. Like they've been around, they've seen it all, and there's nobody that's matching your energy. There's nobody that's matching your connection with them. There's nobody that's on the same level as you. And so they're like, is there really even an option? Is there even a comparison? Is there even competition? Like, this person has tried to fill themselves with empty love or like empty relationships, but ultimately in the back of their mind, they knew that it was never going anywhere because you were the end goal. You were always the end goal. You were always the standard. And even though, like I said, they might not have admitted to you that they were in love with you, they were. And anybody that came into their life, you and then them, side by side comparison, the entire time, nonstop. I promise you. I put money on it. I'll put fucking money on it. And yeah, and this person is coming to the realization that they just keep running into a bunch of emptiness when they could have had the whole 22-22, when they could have had the entire, full picture of love. And I think that's really, they're missing it, and they're coming back for it because they don't want to waste their time. Like, all this time wasted, all this time past not being with you, they could have been, months or years into a happy relationship, if you want kids, with kids, if you don't, without, whatever it is. But this person feels like they wasted a bunch of time now fucking around without you, and now I feel like they're going to be eager to make up for lost time. And so like I said, once that apology hits, if they left on bad terms, expect them to come forward with commitment. Like, this isn't just however this person comes back into your energy, like I said, they are going to come forward, and ultimately it's going to be like, but are we doing this though? Like, yeah, I'm back. Commitment. Like, I want a commitment. And that could have been a thing, like maybe you wanted commitment and maybe they didn't want commitment. And so you walked away from the situation, or take it how it resonates. You know who I'm talking about. They know who I'm talking about. We all know who I'm talking about, and God knows who I'm talking about. So yeah, just expect communication. Expect this person to come forward and be like, look, I like you and I want you. If you know, but not like that. Like, not the way that he does it, from the Boondocks. Well, the guy was a real guy, but yeah, like, I like you, I want you. And it feels like commitment. Like, I'm seeing commitment in big, bold letters, 24-24. It feels like, what's the song by Luke Combs where he's like, oh, maybe it's a mistake, hit the brakes on the moving on. Well, if you're anything like me, you just might be. What's the name of the song? Doing whatever it takes to drown out the noise. But I just want to hear your voice. And I'm one number away from calling you. I said I was through, but I'm dying inside. Got my head in a mess. So girl, I confess, I lied when I said I'm leaving and not coming back. Sorry, my nose is stuffed, so I can only sing half-assedly. Might be the whiskey or the midnight rain, but everywhere I go I see your face. Yeah, the song One Number Away by Luke Combs, bruh. Everything I wanna say, but I'm still one number away. Yeah, but I'm still one number away. Yeah, one number away. Luke Combs. Listen to the song. I'm not fucking around, bro. That was perfect right at the end. See, that's why I love God. You always back me up. But, you know, person's one number away. And I'm one number away from calling you. I said I was through, but I'm dying inside. Got my head in a mess. Girl, I confess, I lied when I said I'm leaving and not coming back. Might be the whiskey or the midnight rain, but everywhere I go I see your face. Dial it up, everything I wanna say, but I'm still one number away. Yeah. One number away, Luke Combs. But I hope this message resonated for y'all. You know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, you know. But much love to everybody as always, and I hope y'all have a blessed day.